everybody, Kat here, and welcome back to Undertale. We are so close to the end. I'm probably going to record to the end today. We're going to see how much Asriel completely kicks my butt. Now, you might hear a little bit of background noise. I'm in the midst of, changing over from my winter sheets, to my spring sheets, because it's starting to warm up over here. Why is Sans out to lunch all of a sudden? Oh, but I have Alphys now! Yay. What was I doing? I forget where I'm supposed to go. Okay, so we just checked out the house. That's what we did. We just checked out the house. So I'm gonna go back to the lab because Papyrus wants me to check on Alphys. Speaking of Papyrus. Yeah, anyways, just changing over from my, Sounds like you're near Undyne's house. Hey, we should go visit Undyne. I'm right here. I love when a plan comes together. My throat's a little bit trash just from this week. Back teaching full-time. Kids kill me, you know. I'm joking. I love my kids. I love my job. But still. I need tea. Helps my throat. But yeah, I have the laundry running with some heavy blankets, so it might get a little bit noisy. We will see. Yeah. My brain for a second. I've been back to teaching. Tra-la-la, eat a mushroom every day. I can get behind that. Mushrooms are delicious. Why? Then I know you're listening to me. I love mushrooms. Especially Korean barbecue. We'll go for the hueshik, and the lady will give us like a free plate. Big plate of just like the small mushrooms and the big mushrooms. Like the big mushrooms and little tiny, like the kinds you get back home. And then the long, stringy mushrooms that look like a fungi. I guess they're all technically fungi. They all look like fungi. But, like, I'm not making sense. This is fine. I know what I mean to myself. Alright. So we're at Alphys' lab. And I roughly remember what's about to happen. Yeah. I love letters, don't you? It's a note from Alphys. Read it? Sure. It's hard to read because of the handwriting, but you try your best. Hey, thanks for your help back there. You guys, your support really means a lot to me. But as difficult as it is to say this, you guys alone can't magically make my own problems go away. I want to be a better person. I don't want to be afraid anymore. And for that to happen, I have to be able to face my own mistakes. I'm going to start doing that now. I want to be clear. This isn't anyone else's problem but mine. But if you don't ever hear from me again, if you want to know the truth, enter the door to the north of this note. You at least deserve to know what I did. That's all she wrote. Warning. Warning. Elevator losing power. Untether stability lost. Altitude dropping. I could be a computer game. Maybe. We dead now. Flowey set us up for, apparently not, for death. We survived. That's concerning. Entry number 1. This is it. Time to do what the king has asked me to do. I will create the power to free us all. I will unleash the power of the soul. Entry number 2. The barrier is locked by soul power. Unfortunately, this power cannot be recreated artificially. Soul power can only be derived from what was once living. So, to create more, we will have to use what we have now. The souls of monsters. Entry number 3. But extracting a soul from a living monster would require incredible power. Besides being impractical, doing so would instantly destroy the soul's host. And, unlike the persistent souls of humans, The souls of monsters disappear immediately upon death. If only I could make a monster's soul last. Entry number 5. I've done it. Using the blueprints, I've extracted it from human souls. I believe this is what gives their souls the strength to persist after death. The will to keep living, the resolve to change fate. Let's call this power determination. I should probably read this in Alphys' voice, but it's a little nasally for me, and it's been just rough on my throat. That's all. I'll still voice her as best I can. There's a note on the ground. You can't make it all out. Elevator, lost power, enter the center door. That's all you could read. Power room. Buy chips for 25 gold. The vending machine dispenses some crisps. Or some chisps. Entry number 6. Asgore asked everyone outside the city for monsters that had fallen down. Their bodies came in today. They're still comatose, and soon they'll all turn into dust. But what happens if I inject determination into them? If their souls persist after they perish, then freedom might be closer than we all thought. Entry number 9. Things aren't going well. None of the bodies have turned into dust, so I can't get the souls. I told the families that I would give them the dust back for the funerals. People are starting to ask me what's happening. What do I do? Notice that's all in lowercase. It's some kind of operating table. It's sticky. Yeah, it's all in lowercase. That reminds me more of Sans than of Alphys. Turn on the sink. Turn on the sink. Turn on the sink. Question mark, Dragera. You take out your cell phone. You can hear voices through the receiver. You enjoy the fun. Oh! Memory head. Fuse. Oh well. Potato chips. There's a red cube on the sink to get it from the kitchen. There's a note on the ground. You can't make it all out. Drain, drop deck. That's all you could read. The red key fits perfectly into the slot. Okay, so that's the red key down. We already read these. I will buy more chisps. Entry number 12. Nothing is happening. I don't know what to do. I'll just keep injecting everything with determination. I want this to work. Oh, Alphys. Entry number 13. One of the bodies opened its eyes. It's an empty dog food bowl. Seems like a comfortable bed. Am I on it? Sure. Oh, that's cool. It's a bed. everyone back tomorrow. Entry number 16. No, 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 no. There's a green key lying in the bathtub. You took it and put it on your keychain. Got some paranormal activity nonsense going on here. Oh, hi. Smells like sweet lemons. Lemon bread. I'm a familiar tune. Lemon bread's body shakes. Welcome to my special hell. Oh god. Teeth. Tooth. Tooth. Smells like sweet lemons, lemon bread. Flex? You flexed your arm. Lemon bread's muscle shakes. That's what they all say. Uh-oh. Ouch. I need some CT. It cannot end now. Cat, stay determined. I can't hit that register. Asgore! Rude. Oh, okay, good. I saved back here. So that's not that far. I'm not gonna cut this. I'll just keep walking. Yeah, so I believe I said before when I started all of this that I've played this game before. I've played through the full pacifist route. I almost played through the genocide route, got to Sans, and then, oh my god. I was playing it on my MacBook, and I'm about 90% sure my students knocked my MacBook off my desk during break time by accident or something. Oh, right, this. And so I'm pretty sure they knocked something out on the inside. But when I went to play it... Oh, fuck, did I not have the key? When I went to play it, like turn my laptop on for writing, I lost a 15,000 word manuscript. I lost my save file for Undertale. I never finished Genocide. So I might replay the Genocide route on this either during or after Deltarune. I'd probably just do it after Deltarune just to kind of compare, I suppose. But yeah, I definitely find it interesting the way that the story changes between the two. That's one thing that I really admire about how Tony Fox is making. I'm gonna read this, we're gonna watch the movies, and then we're gonna go die again. Anyway, what? Entry number 4. I've been researching humans to see if I can find info on their souls. I ended up snooping around the castle and found these weird tapes. I don't feel like Asgore's watched them. I don't think he should. There are a bunch of VHSs. Seems like it's mostly cartoons of some kind. That seem to be alphabetized. Save for a few sticky ones. There are a bunch of VHSs. Seems like it's mostly cartoons. There's a VHS player with a few tapes sticked out beside it. They seem to be labeled in a specific order. Will you watch one? Psst. Corey, wake up. What is it, dear? And why do you have that video camera? Shush. I want to get your reaction. Corey, dearest, what is my favorite vegetable? Carrots, right? No, no, no. My favorite vegetable is edamame. Got it? Go back to bed, dear. No, no, not yet. Now, if I were a dog, what breed of dog would I be? I don't know, honey. What kind of dog would you be? I would be a Pomeranian. Ho ho. You sure are excited to have this child. You know, if you keep making jokes like this, one day you could be a famous Momedian. Well, was funny. I know. I am just teasing you. Good night, dear. Good night, honey. Oh dear. Perhaps it's too dark in here for the tape to come out. It's so sad. Choose a tape to watch. Tape 2. Okay, cat. Are you ready? Do your creepy face. Ah! Oh, wait. I had the lens cap on. What? You're not gonna do it again? Come on, quit tricking me. Choose a tape to watch. Tape 3. Howdy, cat. Smile for the camera. This time, I got you. I left the cap on purpose. Now you're smiling for no reason. What? Oh, yeah, I remember. When we tried to make the butterscotch pie for Dad, right? The recipe asked for cups of butter, but we accidentally put in buttercups instead. Yeah, those flowers got him really sick. I felt so bad. We made Mom really upset. I should have laughed it off like you did. Anyway, where are you going with this? Huh? Turn off the camera? Okay. So, we heard from the monsters in the castle. I don't like this idea, Cat. What? No, I'm not. Hey, kids don't cry. Yeah, you're right. No, I'd never doubt you, Cat. Never. Yeah, we'll be strong. We'll free everyone. I'll go get the flowers. I'll watch the last one and then discussion time. Cat, can't you hear me? We want you to wake up. Cat, you have to stay determined. You can't give up. You are the future of humans and monsters. Cat, please. Please wake up. I don't like this plan anymore. No, I said I'd never doubt you. 6, right? We just have to get 6. And we'll do it together, right? So, in the, when we first go to fight Flowey, Asgore, going through the old home, or the new home, I think it's actually called, it sounded like, oh god. It sounded like, oh god, it sounded like the child got sick. And, because the child got sick and died, then the other child cried as loud as he could in really pain. Everything hurts. Junk food, your HP is maxed out. I don't remember where I got those from, but I'm gonna need to find more. I'm just gonna keep humming. find out from this then that the child actually like poisoned himself with flowers to try and I guess get a soul to break the barrier. That's a hard one. So we find out here it wasn't that the child got sick, the child was actually poisoned. DT extraction machine. Status inactive. Picked up drops. Ground. You can't make it all up. That's all you can read. Got it. Green feet fits perfectly into these lines. Oh, wait. Listen. Like, you hear it too, right? I guess. I'll see if I can come back in here. I think that there's a point where I can clear fans. And that clears, fog in a different room. So that might also clear the fog in that room. I'm gonna save though, because it hurt. Yeah, like that beeping sound. But it's really sad. But it's also like, there it is. Entry number 11. Now that Metaton's made it big, he never talks to me anymore. Except to ask when I'm going to finish his body. But I'm afraid that if I finish his body, he won't need me anymore. Then we'll never be friends ever again. Not to mention, every time I try to work on it, I just get really sweaty. There's a switch on the wall. Press it? Yes. That clears the fog. Woof! You puppy, I'll play with you. It's the amalgamate. How many dogs do you see in the amalgamate? I see 6. You call the amalgamate. It bounds towards you, plucking a strange liquid from an orifice. Amalgamate is hovering close, looking for affection. You will pet the amalgamate. You pet the amalgamate! It convulses rapidly and calms down. Rest quietly on your lap for a moment. Suddenly, it shoots away and crawls wildly on the walls. Ow! Bad dog. Amalgamate is striking the wall with its claws. It's play. You throw your weapon into the corner of the room. The amalgamate brings it back to you. Proudly? You repeat this process a few times. The amalgamate is very tired. It leans its dripping, amorphous body on you. Big ow. Oh god. Ow, ow, ow. Chips. Eat the potato crisps. You recover 13 HP. Every time. Bad dog. Amalgamate is twitching affectionately. Pet it. You The amalgamate. It starts to generate a stage 1 happiness froth. Whoops. Okay, I will be back. Head decisively. Amalgamate seems to be satisfied by all this. Endogeny is content. Goodbye, Endogeny. You took all of my items. Ugh, I don't have enough defense for this place. I didn't black back in, but it's fine because I honestly expected to die there. Now I'm gonna go back all the way over to the other room. I'm pretty sure there are pictures on the wall. Pretty sure there's also a fight there. Armor defense 11 heals 1 HP every other turn. Yeah, that's really nice. Item, the hard locket, armor defense 15. Go item, stained apron, use, equip the apron, item, cloudy glasses, info. 6. Yeah, that's a huge difference. Okay. I only needed that for one fight. Cell B can take that and that. Cell A. I don't have enough food. Item. Dog residue return. I think it only gives me salad in combat. Okay, 1 second. I'll be back after I drop all this nonsense. spec. I also did some inventory rearranging, so. Entry number 19. Families keep calling me to ask when everyone's coming home. What am I supposed to say? I don't even answer the phone anymore. It's a refrigerator. It's empty. Refrigerator. It seems to contain sandwiches and vegetables. Number 20. Asgore left me 5 messages today. 4 about everyone being okay. And about this cute teacup he found that was like pink. That's Asgore. It's a refrigerator. Empty. Number 21. I spent all my time with the rubbish stuff now. It's my element. Refrigerator. It seems to contain samples of some kind. It's a monster. Refrigerator. It's empty. No, it's not. Oh no. It's so cold. Amalgamate. So in this one, I see the Vegetoid. I see the jokey guy. You told a bad pun about snow. Her expression starts to shift. And I think also the deer. I remember. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, another joke. Her expression changes more. Thank you. I'm just gonna keep joking with you. I want you to be warm. You told a bad pun about snow. She's completely calmed down. You won. I found a blue key on the ground. I found a keychain. I have no idea where I put this. It's really sad when you think about it. Like, I understand Alphys' logic, initially. The idea that human souls have something that allow them to persist that monster souls do not have. Okay. Theory, introducing said substance to monster souls will help them persist beyond death. Fault in application, when it didn't work, or rather, when she wasn't getting the results she wanted, she started mass injecting these things without really knowing what the repercussions of her actions would be with small doses. So upping it to massive doses on all of them. Oh no, Alphys, your desperation's showing off. Entry number 7. I'll need a vessel to wield the monster souls when the time comes. After all, a monster cannot absorb the souls of other monsters. Just as a human cannot absorb a human soul. So then, that's something that's neither human nor monster. Golden flowers. Entry number 10. Experiments on the vessel are failing. Doesn't seem to be any different from the retreat pieces. Whatever, there are hassles worth it anyway. Seeds just stick to you and let it go. Which is kind of... So this is really interesting. I'm gonna kind of spoiler alert. I haven't done Genocide route yet on the channel, but like I said not too long ago, I have before. So in the Genocide route, Flowey realizes very quickly that you're not this fallen human, that you're like a reincarnation of the actual like first human, Kara, which is where Kara and Frisk come in. Kara is the human who fell, and Frisk is the human who, you know, fell in modern day kind of thing. So Flowey recognizes you, I think as soon as you kill Toriel, as Kara, regardless of your name. You're Kara, aren't you? Kind of thing. He recognizes you as that first human. And he sticks to you the whole time. So in this route, I've been occasionally turning around to look behind me because I know that sometimes you can catch Flowey, like on the edge of the screen, following you. But in the other game, it's like a desperation. Like, it'll actually talk to you in the Genocide route sometimes. And it'll, like, especially at the end, he comes and he kills Asgore, like he does in this one. But he gets scared of you, and he starts sounding very similar to the Asriel that we heard in those videos not too long ago. Like, I did it for you. I'm not doubting you. Why would I doubt you? Don't you love me? And he's just so desperate for you that he clings, like the seeds. So that's kind of an interesting parallel I see there. I think they did a really good job with the way they dealt with the amalgamates too. I like that a lot. Act on comma. I'm going to clean you. You wash your hands. Nothing happened. I can't even read that. Oh god. Oh, gross. Stay away from me. That's creepy. Hum! You hum a familiar tune, but no one heard you. I think it wants me to... Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. No, 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 no! I don't want to get hit! I got hit. Act. I was doing so well, too. I'm gonna pick on you. You pick on. It seemed effective. I can't read that. Oh god, that's so weird. Ouched. Stop ouching me. I'm gonna pick on you again. It was already picked on. What are you so afraid of? I don't know. I'll pray. Next time I'm gonna pray. You kneel and pray for safety. Reaper bird seems to remember something. Someone finally gets it. I don't have it! I have no courage! I have no courage! Please don't hurt me! Ah! Seems placated. Go away. Oh, that one creeps me out the most for some reason. I don't know why. Click. The blue cupid's perfectly to the slot. There's a note on the ground. You can't make it all out. Cold. That's all you can read. So those are hints in case you couldn't find something. It would be kind of funny if, like, I paid enough attention to the flowers that were there to notice if one was missing. Imagine, like, Flowey was here all along. He did send us here, which is interesting. If you remember, after I chose to spare him in the initial fight, he went like, why? You know, I think I know a route to better ending. We should be better friends with, what's her face? We should be better friends with Dr. Alphys. So he sent us here. And since he's the vessel, logic suggests that, you know, he knows what's going on down here. Like, he was down here. It said in one of those journal entries that the vessel was returned to the garden. And so he did this quite deliberately. It wouldn't be outside the realm of reason for him to be here. Thoughts? Save down here so I don't have to make that trek again when I undoubtedly die. I'm not going to press anything yet. Seems to be turned off. Seems like this controls the elevator's power. Turn it on. Yes. Hi. Hello, children. Hey, stop. I got you guys some food, okay? Sorry about that. They get kind of sassy when they don't get fed on time. I think they smelled the potato chips you had, and... Anyway, the power went out, and I've been trying to turn it back on, but it seems like you were one step ahead of me. This was probably just a big inconvenience for you. But I appreciate that you came here to back me up. As I said, I was afraid I might not come back. But that's not because of these guys or anything. I was worried that I would be too afraid to tell the truth. That I might run away or do something cowardly. I suppose I owe you an explanation. As you probably know, Asgore asked me to study the nature of souls. During my research, I isolated a power I called determination. I injected it into dying monsters so that their souls would last after death. But the experiment failed. You see, like humans is, monsters' bodies don't have enough physical matter to take those concentrations of determination. Their bodies started to melt, and they lost what physicality they had. Pretty soon, all of the test subjects had melted together into those. Alphys, that's rude. Call them them. Seeing them like this, I knew I couldn't tell their families about it. I couldn't tell anyone about it. No matter how much everyone was asking me. And I was too afraid to do any more work, knowing everything I'd done so far had been such a horrific failure. But now I've changed my mind about all this. Delicious water. I'm going to tell everyone what I've done. It's going to be hard, being honest, believing in myself. I'm sure there will be times where I struggle. I'm sure there will be times where I screw up again. But knowing deep down that I have friends to fall back on, I know it'll be a lot easier to stand on my own. Thank you. Come on, guys. It's time for everyone to go home. Notice, too, there's a little heart in the power machine. Looks like my heart. My broken, bleeding heart. Entry number 8. I've chosen a candidate. I haven't told Asgore yet, because I want to surprise him with it. In the center of his garden, there's something special. The first golden flower that grew before all the others. The flower from the outside world. It appeared just before the queen left. I wonder, what happens when something without a soul gains the will to live? Entry number 18. The flower's gone. That's Flowey. It's a voice you have never heard before. Cat, are you there? It's been a long time, hasn't it? But you've done well. Thanks to you. Everything has fallen into place. Cat, see you soon. I got 2 theories about that. That's either Flowey, as the vines would support, I suppose, or where'd my save point go? Or it's Windings. And to those of you who know about like kind of Undertale lore, Windings is this skeleton figure that you can really only unlock based on luck, at least last I heard. It's based on your fun level. He might randomly appear or references. The fairy woman or fairy man, the fairy person, references them. Beware the one who speaks in hands, as in the Windings font. Throne room. Where are all my save points? Ah! Well, I'm going to leave this episode here. Because I'm running out of time. So I will see you folks in the next video. Bye bye.